The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Trojans will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So Hawaii's return team didn't help matters out much there. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw at Shager. Takes the easy completion. And they do a really good job, not as easy as it looks, to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. He wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's Branch. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Trojans offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Give to the back. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the run. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. This is a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Moss. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot. Just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Snagged on the outside, it's Hudson. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. They'll give it to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Running with power. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, USC!
The offense goes as he does, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They marched 72 yards, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. And the ball slipped out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job on the defense covering that thing.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Handoff from the gun. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Gets it out quickly. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Shager. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete in the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Offense working from the pistol. Dialing up a second down pass play. He's got it down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. USC 14, Hawaii 3. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
They typically are, and it's typically Hollywood scripts, right? Just beautiful playmakers, big bodies, fast bodies, to highlight the famous celebrity quarterbacks. That's just what USC does.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They keep attacking through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. They get him down to this offense to set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see what...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Branch.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Moss. A little release to the back. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
28, Hawaii, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you.
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. On the return, it's Hudson. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the tailback. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs for the tackle. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. The Trojans will punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They'll run play action. Looking left. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, USC!
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season. On point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A tantalizing top 15 showdown today, and we've got an update. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the misfire, it's second down. Looking for a man. It's Shager. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Sims. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The back goes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Marks. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and they get the easy touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll start this drive firing. Coming after him. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking to throw, it's Shager. They're bringing heat. Short gain on the play before he slides. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for a block. It's Branch. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, so close. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And he puts through the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen.
Brings it in down the left side. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's right on target. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Back to throw, it's Shager. And the defense got him at the 27.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Oh, he missed it. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in L.A. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
The kickoff team out there getting set. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Got his man down the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
At the 10-yard line. First and goal.
He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You can try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here in a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
USC 51, Hawaii 6.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Moss. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
The returner is tackled down at
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. Got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last two plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Moss. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A shot for the end zone. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
The give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Perry. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Looking for a block, it's Branch. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Moss. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Going up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. He wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Tackled immediately after the catch. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Feeling some heat. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quarterback adapting. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They'll throw it on first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go well.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Ready to fire from the pistol. He's going to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. He's got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Quick handoff. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13.
Hawaii, 13.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. He's up to 81 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Brings up second down.
To the air, it's Moss. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Trojans had it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Marks. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. On second down, they'll take to the air. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, the running back has it. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And the route is on.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
USC, 61. Hawaii, 13.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Myers on the move. The receiver was doubled and they get off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Trojans are threatening in the red zone. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Trojans! And the beatdown has ensued. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
USC 68, Hawaii.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
They'll need about 6 here on second down from the 20. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They're trying to get to it. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the ground with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. The give to the back. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
And that's a first down.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.